Hello guys and welcome to the channel. This is a nighttime shoot. Now earlier on today I was shooting Black Widow, Wolverine and Captain America to recreate a cover to a comic book story. So check out the channel and see what that was all about. But being as I was changing out the head sculpts of Captain America and Iron Man, I thought it was about time I rearranged the format on this platform. Now originally on this platform there was Loki on Hawkeye's Sky Cycle and Falcon, but I decided to try and recreate this, which is the film version, obviously, of the first time you see the Avengers. And at the very back of that picture you might see Nick Fury, but I haven't got a comic book version of Nick Fury, so I had to forego that and just go for this look here. So we've got Captain America now with his head sculpt on, and in the movie is played by Chris Evans. But I love this figure. I love the movie figures, I do like them, but I'm a comic book man, that's how I grew up. So I've got the comic book version of the Avengers based on that DVD cover that you've just seen. And in the film you get the impression he is the leader of the Avengers, but in fact in the comics I'm pretty sure that Thor formed the Avengers and is the leader, which would make sense because he is a thunder god. But I'm not too bothered. I like the way these guys look all together. So speaking of Thor, excuse me, there he is. And he's got the energy effects on his hammer. And I love this Thor. They brought out a new version of him, but this is my Thor, the Vision I remembered in the comics. And in the movie he's played by Chris Helmsworth. And next to him we've got Natasha Belova, I think it is. I know her sister's name Yelena, but I posed it with different gauntlets on, with kind of smoke effects. And she's played by Scarlett Johansson. I used to call her Scarlett Johnson. But let's go over to this side now and get a close-up of Tony Stark, Iron Man, with his head sculpt. And of course he's played by Robert Downey Jr. And before we go to the back there, we'll go to the middle there, and we've got Incredible Hulk posed out differently from the last time you saw him, and he is played in the movie by Mark Ruffalo. And last but not least, let's go to a newly posed out Hawkeye. Love this guy, and he's played by Jeremy Renner. And for ages I was calling him Jeremy Rayner, but that's me. So those are the Avengers, my comic book Avengers. And so if I do this again, it will be probably around Christmas when you see these guys again on the Christmas tour. But for now, this is the vision or the view I have when I'm sitting on my couch and I look across the way, and this is how I see them. So I'm pretty pleased with that, because I try to get them in the ballpark of looking like these guys. But give the camera flare. See that flare? So yeah, I try to get them in the ballpark of looking like these guys, and it's not too bad. I'll probably fiddle around with it for a while, but that's how they look right now. So check out the channel. Check out the Black Widow, Wolverine and Captain America review I did based on a comic book cover. And I'll say thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.